Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the channel, and welcome back to the Black Ops Cold War beta. To kick this video off, we have some news hot off the presses. It appears that the open beta itself is going to be extended by 1 day. So instead of ending on Monday at 10 AM Pacific, it's now going to end on Tuesday at 10 AM Pacific. This will give fans a bit more time to experience the game, and it's also going to give data miners even more time to discover some stuff that Treyarch and Activision may not want us to find out about, and that's going to be the focus of this video. Let's start back at the very beginning. On September 2nd, Tom Henderson posted this to his Twitter page. Now, for those who don't know, Tom Henderson was formerly known as Long Sensation, and he's been posting accurate Call of Duty leaks for years now. In the tweet, he writes that Nuketown in Black Ops Cold War will be almost identical to the original because it's set in the same era. He also notes that he doesn't know how the map is going to release. He doesn't know whether or not it's going to be a launch day map or a post-launch map, but he does mention that other maps will likely return via the seasonal system that is also returning from Modern Warfare. Now, what's interesting is later on he posted that his sources are claiming that Firing Range, Summit, and Jungle will also be returning for Black Ops Cold War, which would be really odd considering that those maps were added very late into Black Ops 3 and then of course added into Black Ops 4, so bringing them back again would just be really milking those maps dry. Well, fast forward to the Black Ops Cold War beta, and here we have the map Cartel. On this map, inside the hangar, there is a very interesting Easter egg on the wall, which shows the yellow building from the original Nuketown map. This seems to add some validity to Tom's claims that Nuketown is going to be returning for Black Ops Cold War, and that's going to look exactly like it did back in Black Ops 1, but this is where Tails comes in. Tailstall has been leaking Call of Duty content for years. Most notably, he and his buddy Earthbound revealed tons of things about Modern Warfare Remastered back in the day, and I talk to Tails and Earthbound on almost a daily basis now. Well, after digging around within the beta game files, Tails has come up with this. It turns out that the Nuketown image that we see on Cartel is actually part of a much bigger texture, which you guys are seeing on your screen right now. It looks like this may well be part of a different kind of teaser, or perhaps these are simply art assets that we can find elsewhere in the beta. We see notes here saying, "Dear Dave" or "Dear Dava, we miss you so much, signed your friends." And we also see, "We've come here to remember our best friend, signed Dave Dooland." It looks like Dooland, but I'm not entirely sure. The cursive is kind of hard to read here. And the big question is, what does all of this mean? Well, for me personally, I have absolutely no idea, but one thing I do know is the Nuketown that we see here is the exact same Nuketown from the original Black Ops, and it also appears to have the exact same layout as the original map as well. When Nuketown is finally added to Black Ops Cold War, I'm very excited to see what the map is going to look like. You guys know me, I'm a huge advocate of them reimagining maps as compared to just copy and pasting them in, but when it comes to the original Nuketown appearance, we haven't seen that since 2010 on the Xbox 360 and on the PlayStation 3. I would love to see the original layout and the original art style recreated with modern technology on modern PCs and modern consoles, so in that sense, I'm very excited to see Nuketown return, especially because it's going to have the same layout. Now, if we go back to Modern Warfare 2019 here for a second, Infinity Ward would bring back old maps, and occasionally they would change them, right? You look at Backlot, for example. This is the map layout that we had for the original Backlot in Call of Duty 4, which, mind you, is one of my favorite maps in Call of Duty history. I've been waiting so long for them to remake Backlot, and they finally did with Modern Warfare 2019, but they changed it. Right? Here is the map layout for the original Backlot as we saw it back in Call of Duty 4, and this is the map layout for Backlot that we see in Modern Warfare 2019. As you guys can see, there's a bit of a difference here, and I'm not happy whatsoever with how Infinity Ward butchered one of my all-time favorite Call of Duty maps, but I'm also pretty happy to see that so far, based on what we've seen, Treyarch appears to be remaining faithful to Nuketown with its remaster, and hopefully they do the same with any other old-school maps that they decide to bring to the game. Now, as always, I will keep you guys posted as we learn more about Nuketown here in Black Ops Cold War and any other bits of news and leaks and rumors and stuff like that. But for right now, I'm going to wrap up this video. I hope you guys all enjoyed it. If you did, consider leaving a like. Thank you all so much for listening, and I hope you guys all have a wonderful day.